There is a saying, what doesn't kill you only makes you fatter. This is actually used when you're eating something and a piece of food fell on the ground. However, now in Mexico, not only is the food fattening, it's also killing us. Currently in Mexico holds the #1 country with obesity worldwide. Mexico has joined the worst of both worlds, said a local newspaper last year. In reference to the culture of fast food and soft drinks from the US and the passion for the Mexican street snacks, tacos, tamales, enchiladas, and a long list of delicious bombs for our waistlines. For Mexicans like myself, street stalls are very attractive. While you might perceive the smell of food over the carbon monoxide produced by the cars, I smell unique, authentic, flavorful, and unhealthy Mexican food. These stalls are overcrowding the streets one after another. As you get off the subway, in public spaces, near offices or schools, you name it. Sometimes it's even cheaper to buy food in streets than to cook at home. And this is where the problem for many low-income Mexicans lie. 500,000 people have died in the last 6 years due to obesity problems, and not by homicides or drug cartels, as many may think. This problem is currently costing the government $52 billion, and yet nothing has worked to reduce obesity rates. We are being manipulated by pre-packed, unhealthy, cheap street-style food that is not only affecting our health, but it's also affecting our children's health. We are building up a landscape of food in such a way that children now will live 10 years less than us. Before I talk to you about my process, let me tell you about Carolina. Carolina is a girl I used to work with before DSI. After a few months of having the same lunch every day, Caro asked me if I could get her some eggs from the school cafeteria. I was always under the impression that children have a sweet tooth, and when given the option, they would prefer junk rather than healthy food. Carolina proved me wrong. After speaking to a few parents about this issue happening not only to Caro, but to many other children, I learned that since kids have to wake up early in the morning, they wouldn't get breakfast. Their breakfast was actually their lunch, an unhealthy one. After talking to Caro's mother about this incident, she told me that she hadn't realized how she was being manipulated by the food that was fast and or easy to make, one of the most important qualities that most people look for nowadays. Looking at my process, I found that this was my big aha moment. I realized that in this busy world, everything in it keeps changing, and the only thing changing with healthy food are the prices, which only keep rising, therefore making it more affordable and faster to eat unhealthy. A mother's warning of don't forget your breakfast may feel outdated as we hurry along our busy adult lives, but you should always listen to your mother, especially in today's 24/7 world. Breakfast is one of the few things we do on a regular basis, and a critical decision we make throughout the day to eat healthier food. It is a scientific fact that a healthy breakfast meal can give you energy, satisfy your appetite, and set the stage for smaller decisions all day long. Researchers from the National Weight Control Registry found that eating breakfast every day was a weight control strategy. Throughout interviews, observations, and user journey maps, I came to learn that 7 out of 10 low-income Mexican office workers skip breakfast on a regular basis, obtainable on street stall or convenience stores. The biggest reason for this is that they are either late or too busy to make it. Time for low-income Mexicans is precious. Once they wake up in the morning, they take about 30 to 40 minutes to get ready before they rush out the door, followed by a 1-hour commute time, giving them no time or even desire to make breakfast. Many have 2 jobs, which also gets them in late at night. And when they are at home, they usually want to relax or spend time with their family. When asked, waking up earlier to make breakfast was not even an option or a priority. To address all the issues and things that I learned throughout my thesis, I created Comedere. Comedere is a Latin word meaning food for the people, a word that couldn't describe better the problem I was trying to solve. This is a consumer product for low-income Mexican workers to acquire healthier and better eating habits throughout breakfast. This consumer product is an affordable 5-minute breakfast box. People I showed this didn't know they could make a healthy, satisfying breakfast in under 5 minutes. It was easy for them to squeeze in 5 minutes in their morning routine between the time they wake up and the time they rush out the door. Taking 5 minutes a day can be the beginning of establishing a routine. In only this short amount of time, they were able to snack less and feel more energized throughout the day, not to mention saving money. Each box is accompanied by a 4-to-5 simplified illustration that shows the user the accessibility and effortless recipe of this breakfast box. Comedere made life easier for the people who tried it for an entire week. They thought of Comedere as a clean slate, a new start where they made healthier food decisions throughout the day. It only took 5 minutes to make a change in their day. However, after the trial period, many of them kept trying to make better breakfast, but couldn't think of fast breakfast recipes. Looking for these or even getting the ingredients was a bit of a hassle in their busy lives. This is why I believe this could be the beginning of an interesting initiative, where the breakfast box can be obtainable by anyone in a convenience store they frequent the most. These boxes cost about the same amount of money a piece of bread and/or coffee costs. There will be also an online network available for the people where they could share recipe ideas, exchange questions, and get reminders or motivations in the morning to get them eating healthy. I'm going to apply for a grant where the government gives up to 4 million pesos. When every box is valued at 30 pesos, I would be able to distribute at least 6 boxes to each person in Mexico City. I have also been talking about working alongside with a co-founder of a governmental sector called Con Mexico, who is currently working on lowering obesity rates and wants to contribute to the welfare of the community by implementing new reforms and create awareness through the products Mexicans consume. With this product, we're finally giving the people the option to choose for themselves whether they want to keep eating healthy or not. The breakfast box will not only provide healthy breakfast for the people and persuade them to eat healthier, but also bring back the affordability of healthy ingredients, providing jobs to local markets, and help people get closer to fighting obesity. We all grow accustomed to be taken care of, whether it's by our parents, aunts, or uncles. But as we grow older, we sometimes forget to take care of ourselves. And with all these new unhealthy, cheap products, like Carolina's mom, we sometimes forget to take care of our children. This is why I believe that the government has to take the lead at this crucial moment. While I can't force anyone to purchase one product over another, I can help by providing options. Options that at this current moment they don't have. I want to be a representative for them and show them how to cook a healthy, quick breakfast for the people that are busy, and hopefully lowering the numbers of Mexicans that die each minute due to obesity. Thank you.